Did you know baseball gave us jazz? No, I'm serious. Look it up. In 1912, a minor league pitcher had a pitch he called the jazz curve. Years later, jazz became the name for the style of music. But the music didn't stop there. Because we play to play. Satchel Paige.
Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-0. The Atlanta Braves amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Yankees 6-2. The Marlins got 12 hits in this one as they got the home victory against the Astros 7-2. The Mets combined for a 4-hitter as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-1. The Red Sox hit 3 long balls as they pulled away from the Nationals 10-4. The Chicago Cubs put together 10 total hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-4. Cal Quantrill got
The wind of the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it's into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. These guys can really
get a lead and be out in front. It really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them.
Harper runs. Pitch misses inside. Jansen, great throw. He's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Guerrero pulls it down and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. The wind of the pitch. And that's a strike. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team shortstop. And as well, his roommate was Alex Bregman. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Kiermaier now.
Pretty amazing going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
And that's too high. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Line drive. Puts it away for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And a big factor for them in recent games, Whit Merrifield.
Well, this club has started to lean on him. He's got 10 RBIs in his last 10 games. So this is a guy, when you need some momentum, got some runners on, you want him at the plate. He's been clutch, and he's been delivering big time.
Foul ball there. The 0-2. Just off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
Up the middle. Stop. Jump throw. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now. In Toronto, top of the second, here's Trey Turner. Berrios back to work. In the air, right field. Bell under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Alec Bohm. First pitch, not close. Berrios, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And that one is lifted in the air. Bell drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that. And there's two away.
The right fielder, number 8.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Oh, 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Fires to first on the run. Out number 3. Phillies down in. Back here at Rogers Center, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's the strike. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple All-Star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
The 1-2. Siggy, how about this, though? A little more than 400 games into his career, Vlad Jr. had the exact homer total and OBP as his dad. Here comes a pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 31st home run of the season, and we are starting over. It's 1-1. Now it's Jansen to hit. Line to left, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out, trying for 2. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Enters this one with the 7th best average in the American League. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. That one fouled off. Nola's a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 220 or more strikeouts in 3 different seasons. And 1-2.
And one thing about Nola, Boog, just outstanding command, really sets up that breaking ball to expand the zone to get hitters for that swing and miss.
You think about it, in 2022, he walked 29 guys in 205 innings. That's pretty incredible. And next is the designated hitter, number 36. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it gets by him.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept...
Tries to get back and save. And he deals. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1-2 here. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
Tries to get back and save. The 1-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even now. New inning getting started. And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Berrios, a former All-Star, 28 years old. And he was born in Puerto Rico. A dive, he's got it. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Matt Chapman is as good as there is at third base right now in the big leagues. Great diving catch right there. This guy is so well-rounded in every play a third baseman can make.
And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. The next offering misses. 1-2 to count. 1 down, base is empty.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Bell pulls that one down, 2 down. So the lineup flips over. This is Bryson Stott. Led off the game with a double in his first at bat and later scored. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Stott throws right, bats left. Hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Next offering misses, and now it's 3-2. And the right-hander deals. Right side, hard hit. Merrifield to first in time. And the Phillies are set. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. That's in there. That's strike 1. And that's outside. Ball to strike. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1. Check swing went around. It's 0-1. Kiermaier, a former Gold Glove winner, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then By the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That misses. And a count 1-2. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that quickly 2 away.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Marsh. Berrios back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
You know, these Phils, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Over to first, and he's saved. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Tag. Safe. Jansen too late with the throw. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Bryce swings and drives one deep to right. That's well hit. Bangs off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 2-1. Not in time. It's a double.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Harper around third. Oh, the throw is wild. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. Trey Turner with a chance now. And first offering is fouled off. Singy, how about this? From 2019 through 2022, Trey Turner had a higher slugging percentage than Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Ronald Acuna. The pitch. Got it by him for the K. 2 outs, base is empty. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Out towards right center field. Kiermaier trying to get there. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom of the inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch just misses.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a base hit right there. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That misses the zone. 1-1. There's a strike. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Guerrero gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Over to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Bell in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And now the count is even.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here's a 2-2. Good eye right there.
Careful.
And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Number 36 now at the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And the righty deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you up against the ropes with 2 strikes, you think he's either going to double up or try to blow a fastball by you with the next pitch. And right there, he snapped off another curve. And it was the same result as the pitch before.
And here is Matt Chapman. Lifted in the air, right center field. Castellanos gets under it. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. The wind and the pitch. Popped up right side. Guerrero under it. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Brings it in. 2 away now.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Bell moving under it. And that'll do it. Phillies go down. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Ball 1 low.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And a pitch. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that one hit to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. That misses, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Here's a 1-2. Swings for the 3rd straight at bat. So 2 down now, and here is Kevin Kiermaier. There's a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Kiermaier, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on.
Tries to get back and save. Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. Two now. And that's outside. Tries to get back and save. And that's ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Guerrero, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Pitch misses, ball 2.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Tosses to first, and that's the inning. 2 left on. We're through 5. Top 6 at the plate. Bryson Stott. Berrios back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. That's a laser base hit.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw to second, and great jump.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
Blue Jays bullpen with some action. Alek Manoah, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Richards getting cranked up as well. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 2. Ripped on a line. Bell settles under it and makes the catch. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's all for Jose Berrios. We'll be back in a minute with new arm out of the bullpen, Alek Manoah.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Harper in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Fouled off to the right. And the next pitch is way outside. Now fly ball to right center. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And now here is Kyle Schwarber. That one missed. Schwarber in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Just missed. Two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the left. Well, we go bottom 6. Danny Jansen to hit here. The pitch. Outside. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Castellanos makes the catch, and there's one gone. Brandon Belt next up for the Blue Jays. That one's in there. Strike one. Belt goes 6 feet 3 inches, 230 pounds. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And here it comes. Just missed. The other way, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Trey Turner at the plate. The pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman,
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Popped up. Merrifield gets under it. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch swinging.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 7th, down to third baseman, Matt Chapman. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Connor Brogdon.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And a pitch. Bounced up the middle. Slings to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now it's Dalton Varsho. And downstairs. The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Righty to the plate. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And he flips a breaking ball in there. Or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. Down. Welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. JT Realmuto. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
Ripped to right, base hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And now Johan Rojas. In the air out towards right center. Touches down, that's a hit. Merrifield with a relay throw, and he's out. Bryson Stott the next to hit. Line drive, caught. So digging in, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 3. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball right side. Guerrero the toss to first, and that is that. Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Kiermaier in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that's a little bit high. 2-0.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one called a strike, and now 3-1. On the ground. Oh, what a stop. Throw to first. A heck of a play from his knees.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the boys up for sure.
Bichette, batting with one down, takes a strike. Just missed. Righty delivers. And a count 1-2. And another ball.
2-2.
goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 down, nobody on. That catches the top part of the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive. Schwarber going back some more, looking up. It bangs off the wall. It's a double, 3rd hit of the night for him. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Up the middle, stop. Jump throw across his body, and that is the inning. Tim Mayza gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Bryce Harper to the plate. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Mayza, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The next offering misses, and that is ball 1. Hit weakly on the ground, and he grabs it foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And they get Turner for the out. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Nick Castellanos goes deep. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 7-1.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. Well, the intentional walk definitely backfired on them right there, and they thought they were setting themselves up for a better situation. But when you're coming to the plate in that spot, there's nothing you want to do more than make them regret pitching to you instead. And that feels great, and it definitely lights a fire under your teammates.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Yimi Garcia.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Next is the designated hitter, Johan Rojas. That one out to right. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 7-1. Major League Baseball is back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jeff Hoffman.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Bell tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. The 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Hauls it in for the out. Number 36 next up for the Blue Jays. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And he deals. And now it's even up.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
And that one sliced foul. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, these two-game series are kind of strange. You're just so